Hi Libra, welcome to your extended. For those of you that just joined the Patreon community, we are so happy to have you here. Welcome home. I don't know why, but I felt the urge to kind of shuffle the cards just a little bit. I used to do that anyway. But yeah, it seems again, like I said, things are like shifting very, very quickly as it relates to you. Let me just give these a quick shuffle and we're going to get into the Sun, the Tower, and the Devil. You know what else this is giving? This is giving, I know what you did last summer. Okay. That's what this is giving. Somebody's fucking secrets are out of the closet. Somebody might be coming out of the closet. No judgment passed here, but that is the vibe. Somebody might also be telling you the truth about something that happened to them in their childhood, or you might be telling someone or sharing with someone something that happened to you in your childhood. This feels separate though, because whoever that is, it feels like you guys are gonna end up, yeah, see, Seven of Swords, something like tragic happened to someone as a child, and they're gonna end up telling you about it, telling you the truth. It feels like you guys are gonna end up like resonating, or it ends up bringing you guys closer, where originally this person's fear was that it would drive you away. There's definitely exposure here. Expose. Okay, expose. Definitely, that's what I'm saying. Like, see this Sun card to the Devil? It's like an energy of somebody telling you why they are the way that they are, why they have certain addictions, why they, like, you know, tend to live in the darker side of life, or whatever the case may be. It's because they don't feel free of their emotions from their childhood. That's what I get here the strongest. Okay. Tell me a little bit more about how this even plays into Libra's karma, the World. This would be your gift or your reward. I kind of feel like there's maybe a strong cross-watcher energy too, because it feels like you are the gift or the reward. Like, through this person's journey of life, because this also feels like a life cycle. Like somebody going from child to adolescent, because this almost could look like a high school or something, right? Like toddler to adolescence to adult is kind of like what I get. And it's like this person, for this, the majority of this life cycle, has never felt anyone or never experienced anyone that made them feel safe enough to divulge this information, to tell the secret, to share it, or whatever the case may be. And then here you come. Libra. You represent a safe place to this person, a safe haven. Yeah, see the Wheel of Fortune with the World. I do feel like this is going to be quite like devastating to you when you find out this information. Like, you feel this pain for this person or with this person or something like that. But with the World here, trouble don't last always. Okay, trouble don't last always. I really like this for you. Let me see something about this cycle. Tell me a little bit about this with the World being here for Libra and how this all plays into their karma. Tell me a little bit about this, please. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. That's what I'm saying. It's like somebody's telling you about, like, it feels like their deepest, darkest secrets. Emotions are running high. Super moon. This could happen like very, very soon. This could happen really, really soon. I say that because today is June 14th, just for a reference of time. I'm recording this on the full moon, and see, this says a time for healing. So sometime between this full moon and the next new moon, feels like something's going to be exposed. There are others of you that are ahead of the energy, and from the last new moon up until now, something has already been exposed, and now this person, like, maybe wants to talk to you about it. They said to read from the book. Okay. It says, okay, so the first card, New Moon in Scorpio, work through your fears. It says this card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know that you're magical, then this is a time to work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time if you've been experiencing something of a drought, and emotional intimacy is also on the menu. It says Scorpio is the sign that likes to go deep into the body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. It says it suggests that you have some sexy time, or either it's letting you know that that's what's in store. Additional meanings for this card, it says it's time to let go of a grudge that you're holding. I almost said a drug that you're holding. So definitely it feels like you or your person could be releasing, cleansing themselves of some, like feeling anew, okay, after letting go of some type of toxic cycle, substance abuse, etc. It says move on from jealousy, stop being obsessive, and could it be that you're being paranoid? This also asks you to make some type of investment. The teaching of this card says Scorpio is a sign of death and rebirth, magic and shamans. Its energy is a little bit dark, occult, and even scary. Not all of us like to face the shadow, but Scorpio demands it. In fact, it's through working through our dark side that you can get to the light. Yes. And the new moon in Scorpio, in the appearance of this card at any other time, suggests that you need to do that now. I really don't feel like that's your energy. I feel like that's somebody else's. But of course, those of you that are closer to the Scorpio side in your natal chart, that could definitely apply. Some of you guys too, like, I don't even know how this ended up being about your relationships, but you could actually have already done this. And so you have found the light. You do feel anew, right? This is more so like an infancy type of age or whatever the case may be. Like, there's something special about children, right? Like, children, like, could be reckless. They could be cruel. They could be daring, like, fearless. You know, like, very much so, like, scientists in the world trying out new things. It's very, like, lighthearted, you know what I mean? Like, nobody really judges what a child does. That's like in the store, you see a child throw a bottle or something across the store, and it's like, you be like, so cute. It's not cute, but but they can get away with it, right? And so it's like you are more so in that energy because you've released these burdens and you work through your fears, whereas I feel like your person is coming up on their place in life where they need to release some shit. Look at him literally sitting on the toilet. Like, yeah, they need to release some shit. They need to drop a load. I'm sorry, I know that's nasty, but I'm not even gonna front. Like, there seems like there could even be something very, like, nasty or inappropriate about what this person ends up sharing with you. Or at least that might be, like, your perception, or that's their fear, that would be your perception. But they just want to be free. So I don't think that you should judge this person whenever this conversation comes about. Let's see what this other card says. Emotions are running high. Definitely this person could have some type of, like, substance abuse issue. Okay, it says this card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking is writ large, like the silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or a relationship, the answer is very. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. See, like somebody be using nose candy and stuff. I'm just saying, that's here heavy. It says this card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome when this card comes up, but you may find that there's a lot of emotions to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. Attuned to the moon, it says success is close, I just must trust. And I feel like that's either what this person is trying to like talk themselves into, like to trusting you, or vice versa. You could be trying to talk yourself into trusting someone else, particularly a Capricorn, Taurus, a Virgo, Scorpio, Leo here. It says additional meanings for this card. A resolution to your question is closer than you may think. It says don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion. And it says speak to the goddess. Ask her for assistance. Why do I feel like that's you? Like, what was the card that came out? The Empress and the Chariot card. And I said like this person never like felt like they could be like vulnerable or open or whatever about whatever this is, and then here you come and it was the Chariot with the Empress. It's like, yeah, this person knows, or they received some type of indication most recently that they are supposed to open up to you. This could also be an Aries. Aries had a reading like, oh wait, but Libra, your 7th house is Aries, so some of y'all might want to go and watch that Aries reading open up. This might be an energy where like energetically you nudged like somebody to open up, or this could even be an energy where like you haven't seen this person, you want to check on them, like you literally go knock on their door and you like open up, like let me come in, you okay, type of thing. So the teaching associated with this card says a supermoon is a new or full moon that takes place when the moon is at its closest point to the earth during its monthly orbit, an event known as a perigee. If it's a full moon, the moon appears around 14% bigger at this time. The moon is known as the queen of emotions. And if you draw the supermoon card, regardless of when you do this, you can expect your feelings to be more highly charged. Literally, this message I just read to you guys is on the 111th page of this book. Okay. That was a whole lot. Okay. How does Libra view this? How does Libra view this energy? This is clearly a relationship reading, so I'm going to ask how your partner views it too in just a moment. Open up. Y'all are getting somebody to speak about something. I can't help but to notice like this looks like a mother and a child type of relationship. So it could be that you're getting someone to open up about their mother. This could be a Leo opening up about a Taurus or a Libra. This could also be like a full father dynamic, right? So mother, their father could be a Leo, a Taurus, or a Libra. Their mother could be a Taurus, a Libra, or a Leo. And they're opening up about this. Something about what this person does now. It's 11 o'clock on the dot. Something about like right now what this person does like for work or something like that. They want to be free from it. It's some way triggers them about whatever this is. That this is how you would view this, at least. Okay, externally you have the universe, and I'm telling you, like, it looks like this person is running behind you. You have the world here twice. It looks like this person is running behind you because they know that you're their only like chance, their only opportunity. They would consider you to be some type of like gift, blessing. Look, 8 of Wands with the universe. This person is coming in hot. Okay? Yeah, and they got a lot to say. This could definitely be someone, too, who has some type of significant placement of Gemini. Okay. Tell me how Libra's person would view this. Yeah, see, Ace of Wands, 2 cards came out. There could be more than one person. I think I said that in the previous reading, that it felt like I couldn't figure out if it was positive or negative because I feel like you're going to get a dose of both. Or this is a conversation that's coming from one person where they tell you like something and you're like glad that you could help or something like that, but they may also tell you that like they betrayed you or they did something, they made the wrong decision about something as it pertains to you or pertains to like their outside influences, their immediate environment, and you're not too happy with it. But remember that this card suggests that you don't blow things out of proportion. Whoever this is, it took them a lot of strength and courage. Big Leo energy, guys. They could particularly too have a moon in Leo. Somebody could have a moon in Leo. But it took them a lot of courage to come forth, to take this action, to be free. Look at this. This is birth by fire. Initiation by fire. Something. Some of y'all need to go and Google that. Okay. I'm gonna show y'all a card from a different deck. Hold on. They said do it now before I forget. Initiation by fire. They definitely could be born in, they could be born in a fire season. So Aries, Leo, Sag could be their sun sign particularly. Because I'm literally seeing this card in my mind's eye. I haven't used this deck in a long time, actually. For those of you that are wondering, this is the Lightworker Oracle. And see, this person, I feel like they're trying to work with their light side or trying to work with you because you bring out their light side. Let's see. I just seen Master Healing. That stood out to me. An invitation to connect stands out to me. It would be the very last card. See, and it's kind of like come to me, right? Like, oh, and that's the same thing at the top. Hold on. Whoa, Spirit. Okay, this is gonna be a lot going on. And see, now it's making more sense why you need to say yes to something or prepare to say yes to something. Like, you may get an invitation to connect with this person. I feel like otherwise you would have every reason and every right to say no. But there's something you need to hear. See? And I told you that you may have like energetically nudged this person to come forth. Look at this light. Look at this. See, it's like you... Oh, this could be like Reiki as well, or like you receiving some type of healing upgrade or something like that, inadvertently ended up like healing your person or activating their heart chakra, activating their crown chakra. This is really amazing. Like, look at this person's ideas and stuff bubbling up. They have all of these things that they need to release, and you're just over here in this one simplistic like bubble or whatever the case may be. Okay. That other card too in the previous part of this reading said end by 19%. This is the 19th card. An invitation to connect. Again, like I said, next week could be significant for some of you guys. Initiation by fire. For some of you guys, the 22nd of June is going to be significant. But there's not really much else that I really want to say about this card. Okay. So let me set these aside. The other thing that I was picking up too, like with this Two of Swords, like how this person would view this situation is they feel like they're out of options. They feel like they don't have any choice but to reveal, to confess, to release this information. There's this energy of them needing to do it not only to free themselves here in this cycle as an adult, but to free their past life karma and to also free their inner child. This is really, really amazing. Okay, let me set these aside. They made the decision already. They just haven't done anything about it. What's 12 days from now? The 26th? This could have happen too. Like, something else could have happened when this person was 26. This person could be 26. You could have met this person when you were 26 or something like that. Okay, Spirit, whoa. We way off track. How does this situation affect Libra's relationships? Okay, now look. Them look like sheets. Normally when I pull this card, like, that looks like a table cover, right? Like, they order wine, they're sitting out to dinner. That could totally be a thing, but it's giving in between the sheets today. And then on the bottom of the deck, you have the 9 of Cups. So yes, like, yeah, this could be like going out to eat and it ends up in between the sheets. I only asked about your regular relationships, but it feels like since everybody else has disappeared around you, or they have been banished, or Spirit has cleared them out, or whatever the case may be, that this is all you have. You're all they have. This is beautiful. Okay. Tell me how this affects. I'm not even gonna ask about your. Okay, they said go ahead. Ask about your love life. How does this affect Libra's love life? Yeah, I'm telling you. There's this. This is a conversation, but this feels like there's somebody who's willing to now and like speak up on your behalf, or you speak up on their behalf. Oh my God, she's tailoring a wedding dress. 3 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. It very much so feels like, oh look, and there goes that same little boy. All right. How does this affect Libra's finances? The 7 of Swords is here, but this card always has a bit of a contradictory feeling, meaning, or whatever the case may be, or vibe, because in all of the rest of the decks, I mean, in the traditional tarot, you see somebody with the 5 swords, he's running off, and then there's the 2 swords behind him from wherever, you know, like he stole something or took something or whatever the case may be. But in this particular deck, all the 6 of swords are pointing upright. So there's definitely like clarity in a sense of why things happened, why like you may or may not have been as successful at accomplishing certain things or doing certain things, or why delays were occurring. And it's because this information had not come in yet, and in the event that you were able to move forward, start a business, or maybe you tried to move somewhere far away and that didn't work out, or you tried to start a job and that didn't work out, like, it feels like the reason why was because you were always supposed to be available for whenever this person decided to come to the light. It's giving big fucking Leo energy. That was, I'm sure, the title of their reading. A call to come to the light or something like that. Yeah, see, Prince of Wands and the 6 of Swords. It's still a 6 of Swords energy. And it's like, speak up. Say what's on your heart. Say what's on your mind or something like that. You have the Hierophant, and it always gives me, this is a confessional. It's a confession. Okay. How does this affect Libra's person's relationships? The Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups again, that further validates the energy I picked up on the Knight of Cups previously. Yeah, it's like there's only room for 2. You're a straight shooter. That's what they said. Yeah, you're a straight shooter. They can appreciate that. 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, on the top of the deck with all the wedding rings and the universe on the bottom of the deck. Listen, everybody ain't getting married, but somebody the fuck is. Okay? Somebody is. Tell me how this affects their love life, Libra's person. How does this all affect their love life? How does this... see, death is here. It seemed like it wanted to come out as an issue, but ultimately it turned in reverse. Whose reading was that? A long time. It feels like it was a long time ago where it was like... Was that Capricorn? It was like, open your chest, show me your heart. It's 11/11. Okay. Oh, boy. Yeah, Queen of Wands and the Ten of Wands. I don't know if this is something, too, that somebody tells you because their oppressor goes to jail. Or, you know, like, it could be symbolic, too, of, like, somebody doing... They felt like they had to do the time or serve the time that somebody else should have served for what they did to them. Like being under depression, constant depression, or whatever the case may be, or just, you know, not being emotionally available with this death card here. Because look, like this face is blocked out too. Like, there was some type of risk involved with telling this information prior to now. Let me get out of this energy, but I do see the Six of Wands here. Okay, somebody definitely can be free now. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this looks now like how we seen the Sun card. And this person's like running and they're lighthearted and they're free and they're happy and they're into the light. This person is crossing the finish line. Woo! Okay. Tell me one more thing about how this affects their love life. The Five of Pentacles. They're gonna lose something, or they're gonna lose somebody. Or they're ready to talk about this because they did lose something, or they did lose somebody. How does this affect their finances? They want to release worry. The Knight of Swords and the Hermit. What they do for work, I think I said this earlier, could definitely be a reason why they have not shared this with anyone. The Knight of Swords with the Hermit. Like, it was a part of them keeping this silent was in alignment with the part that they played in whatever fucking game this is. But that's over with now. You have the Ace of Cups and the Four of Cups. This person could have a brother very close in age. I'm telling y'all, I don't like this. This feels like some type of cruelty as it relates to children. How does this relate to their karmic cycle overall? It's the Knight of Pentacles. So this is gonna be like very slow moving. This person, yeah, see, but it'll go well, okay? Three of Cups, Three of Wands. This person has very good intentions, but they really, really need some help. They need some help. They definitely want to talk about this like over dinner, over drinks, or something like that. Show me how this all plays into Libra's karmic cycle overall. It's the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is, yeah, y'all gonna go have drinks or have dinner or something like that. This will be a Three of Cups energy, which is about reconnection. It's not necessarily a reconciliation because forgiveness is clearly required here. But I feel like that forgiveness is going to be exchanged at whatever this meeting is. I'm sorry to say this, but somebody's mom is to blame. Any other messages? Oh, this is happening. This right here, this in between the sheets, this is happening. Oh yeah, this meeting the family and shit. This gonna happen. Oh, that's happening. Yeah. 9 of Cups with the World. Somebody's completely emotionally satisfied with who you are, what you represent, your position in their life, your contribution to their elevation, or whatever the case may be. I love this for you. This is beautiful, but it's not going to be as pretty in the beginning. Okay, there's gonna be some tough emotions to work through. Okay. All right, so that's your reading, Libra. Don't forget to like. Oh, y'all ain't gotta like, comment, share, and subscribe. Y'all part of the tribe. See y'all later.